Monday, happy trading. Always a good day to be trading. Let's go over some trades. Again, we're gonna have 2 minute, 5 minute, 15 daily. And this other 2 minute here is just for while I'm trading. So you can ignore that for now. First trade of the day was an oil play. Who would have thought? Uh, we had some oil news over the weekend, Venezuela. If you're following this series and you want to know a news play, here's a news play. So let's go to the 2 minute start. So flat state, as you can tell, for a while, flat state, Fab 4. We get a large red bar right here. And then it becomes even larger and it goes right here. As soon as I see it right here, and I'm thinking elephant bar, stop above. So I sold right there. It went completely against me. It went all the way up here and then it went back down. By the time it went back down, I had experienced too much with the stock. It went almost to my maximum loss. I think it went past my maximum loss, and I just held it just because of the position. So as soon as it evened out, I got right back out. But as you can see, elephant bar on the 5 minute, you can see elephant bar, and you could have played it down to what looks like the 8 MA on the 5 minute. So let's see what it looks like on the 2 minute. We ride it, we ride it. And then there's no real indicator, I would say. You might be able to take this as a tail bar. Um, right here, maybe. But I guess you would just position a power, green bar takeout, stop below, and you would have had the 45-degree angle on the 5 minute, and you would have had the 45-degree angle on the 2 minute. And looking at the 15, it looks like it was somewhere probably the 8 minute as well, or the 8 MA as well. That was the line that indicated the change. So let's keep going. Do we get another sign? So what we tried to do is we tried to buy, uh, and we thought we saw we bought because right here we saw a green bar takeout right on the 20. So that was when that was higher. So it kept going higher and higher and higher, a little bit higher, a little bit higher. So we thought we were good. But then we got this bar right here and it went below our stop because we were playing kind of like a mini bull 180 at the time. And we knew that since it didn't finish that way, that it was more than likely going to fail. So, it is what it is. We still took the trade and we're still going to set our stop. So we set the stop, got out, good trade. But then we get another bull 180. So here's the first bull 180. Here's another bull 180. And you can see that on the 5 minute. Let's see if it shows up here. Yeah, it shows up here. So um, it would be right here, bull 180. So we took this and we got out quickly. And had we not gotten out so quickly, and we could have set our stop here, and then we could have added here, we could have added here, and it would have been a decent trade getting out here. Uh, now, these are all very small bars, so we're looking for a play down. Is that it? No. You can say that's off the 20, so maybe that's it. Set the stop. Add right there. Move the stop. So it was here. Move the stop here. You can see it's kind of slowly, it's just so high that you can't see it's going down. At least that's what I'm going to tell myself. And then nothing happened. So good trades. The first trade could have been better. Second trade, I'll take it. I would have preferred it to be here, but we were looking elsewhere. These two were kind of bad. So I'd say overall, everything on Chevron was bad. Just being honest. Let's go to Google. So Google, we had a flat Fab Four. We get the green bar. We get a tail bar, extra torpedo. Even though that's a green bar, I think because of this, you can set. You could say this was an elephant bar, red bar. So you sell, set the stop, one push, two push, three, get out here. What we did is we bought here because we said, hey, that's a green bar takeout of this bar. But as soon as we it took it out, it went completely against it. And then we got another one that went above it. So we bought more shares into it, and then it went completely against us. This is actually where we got probably our maximum loss. Probably went below our maximum loss, but we just decided to hold it, which isn't good. But we were just looking at like, hey, it's testing this other area. So that's support on top of the Fab Four. We also have the previous close, and we kind of had the 45. So we were going to say, hey, set the stop below here. We did. We finally got to move up. Probably should have got out here because it has to climb up this entire red bar. It's probably not going to do, you know, probably not going to do. So getting out there would have been nice. Instead, we let it come back to us and got out here. So as you can tell, that's not really that much of a gain, if any at all. So it was what it was. No biggie. Getting in here and setting the stop here would have been better. Um, Playing this off the 45 would have been good. You can tell that this is a sell right here. That's a bull 180 with two bars in between. You can see better right here on the 5 minute. And then you have the three finger spread. So it's going to go down. Went down pretty vicious. We sold here. It kind of went against us. So we got out. But then when we got this color change, we sold and we kind of held it. Um, we didn't hold it all. We got out right here. So um, not really that profitable right here either. So it doesn't seem like that was a profitable trade. Um, our next trade, see, I would even might have tried this. But because I'm looking at the 5 minute now, let's see, 11:20, 11:30, 11:30. I would have known that that is just right here with the boom. And we got the bull flag, bull flag, bull flag. So, and then we know you can play off a flat 200. Not to mention, this is previous close. We got a tail bar right here. So you play that right here, you play it to here, you get out. Uh, what we ended up doing, because we play mainly on the 2 minute, let's see how I even got into it. Uh, looks like we played this on the 5 minute. So we had it off the 20, because we had it off the 20, and this was a pretty big elephant bar. We looked at it as this was the first leg, pause, second leg. So hidden whale, we got in here, here, got out, got back in, got out a large amount. So that was a pretty profitable trade. It could have been better by getting in earlier, but the way we saw it was basically, hey, um, if I'm not mistaken, we're like, it was right here on the 15. So we said, hey, you got free space. Here we were like, we have free space. We were supposed to play this one right here. But we were hesitant to play this one because of this. We figured it was going to bounce there and go down, but it didn't. It went up. So we didn't get in earlier. But we got in right here once we found out the move was there. So that's a pretty good trade. And keep in mind, if this is the up move, this went just as far down, so you can't expect it to go just as high. It's going to go lower. That looks like a 20 play on the 5 minute. Let's see. That would have been a sell with the stop here. And you would have added there, got out here. What we tried to do, we saw a position of power. This was the play right here. Oof. But we got in here and it went completely against us. So that was a lost trade right there. But we did good enough on this section right here that we're up at this point. Uh, next one is going to be Uber. This is where most of our money was made today, on Uber. Go to the beginning of the day. Uh, flat, Fab 4, red bar, close to the 200. You sell, set the stop. One, two. So you got a whale here. You would have got out on this torpedo bar or tail bar with power. Uh, set the stop here, ride it back to here, here. I mean, it kind of is a bull. There's a red, there's a green, so it's kind of a bull 180 at this point, where you could set the stop here and see what it does. And that's kind of what we did, because we usually make this play right here and it usually goes against us. So we didn't make that play this time. We saw this as an elephant bar off of 20, but we didn't want to play it, right? So we waited until we got a green bar takeout after that in the gift zone. So initially we sold, so we still fell for it. We still sold, but then we did a quick buy, stop and reverse right here. So now we're buying it. Uh, and then we bought more right here, got out because we were near the 200, and then got out after we left one lot on. And you can see that here. It's probably better on the 2 minute. As you can see, we buy, 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 get out, get out. Position of power. A violent bar, you sell, set the stop, crash through the 200. You look over here, we saw this too, but since it had this and this as support, we didn't want to play it initially. But as soon as we got here, which is after we cleared here, we went ahead and sold. Anyway, the better sell is here. One, two, sell, sell, sell. That's what we want to do, but we were a little late, so we got out early, and then this thing just went, and we missed this whole. We got out. We got this part of this move, which was good, but it went boom. So we got like 1/5 of the move. And then we saw this right here. It was a bull 180, as you can see. So we played that up. But we got out early. We got out right here, most of our shares, and we got out here. It didn't seem like it had enough oomph to go through this large bar and get back to here. So maybe we were mistaken in the moment, but it went down. Um, Getting this elephant bar off of this previous support right here, or this level, that was a good play. You set the stop right here and you ride it. As you can tell, three fingers on that one. Uh, Play it up, play it up. We didn't do anything here. Let's see. Nope, we didn't do anything. I looked at that as a bull 180, didn't take it. I was looking at this as a bull 180, didn't take it. Because it's not a bull 180. This right here is, but we ended the day at 45 today. Um, we just didn't want to stay all day. Boom. Okay. Um, so that was most of our money was made on Uber. Here's Apple. It would have been a Fab Four, Elephant off of it, sell, one push, two push, three, get out, three finger spread, get in, ride it to here, get out. This is more than 50%. So it's probably going to go higher. We get that move right there. We buy, goes all the way up to the top of the Fab Four. If we just look, and if we look here on the 5 minute, that would have been a bull 80, a beautiful bull 180 with a stop, and we could have just rode that whole thing down. What we did is we did elephant bar off of a 200, sell, got out, and then it came back on us, rode here, we saw a tail bar. I think, yeah, we saw a tail bar here. We tried to play it up, and then we got out immediately after it was out. It looks like it did seem to semi work if you look at that. Uh, that would have been playing the trend. So you could have sold, got that. Here's a bull 180, bull 180. Maybe that's the 20 MA catch. Let's see what it does. Nope. That's the end of the day. Maybe you'd have played this one, but that's around says 212. So it's right here. So you would have known that fall. L1, L2. Can't expect too much. Bull 180. Play that. Maybe play this three finger. 20 MA halt. Elephant bar. Stop. End of the day. Next stock, Amazon. 4. Wrong color. Buy signal right there. Off of a flat 200. We know that's going to take off. And what's it do? One push, two push, three push. And we didn't get any of this, which is a nice move. Position of power, keep in mind. Green bar takeout near the 20. Tail bar, green bar, red bar, ignore right there. So we waited for it to come back to the 45 on the 5 minute and played that up. That's gonna look like it came inside a little bit. And then we played bot here, got out when it touched there, got out again. Profitable trade, but not really ideal. Uh, we bought in here where we bought a little bit, and then on the color change, we bought more, a lot more, and then got out here. So that's what we were working on last week. Uh, and then we got in more, more, and got out here. So that was a great trade. Made a lot on that one. Keep in mind, we were in a wide state, so you couldn't expect too much of a move up. Really, you want to play down back to the 200. But at this point, the 200 is acting like the 20. It's 45-degree angle, so you know it's been going up for quite some time. It's probably just going to flatline the rest of the day. And that's what it did if you look here. But still, you can learn because I might have tried to take that. I might have tried to take that. But now it's getting closer to the 20 or getting closer to the 200. You see that large move right there. Next stock is going to be Chase, and we are done after that. Chase, oh, I was so sick I missed this. Fab 4, Elephant Bar. Buy, 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 buy. That is what you're looking for every day in all your trades. So, and you can see it on the fab. This is a good example of a trifecta. In my trifecta, you can see the same play on all three time frames, the 15, the 2, the 5, and the 15. And that's how you know it's a going to be a big move. We were trying to play that down, looking for something like this, but we didn't. And let's just look at the 5 for the rest of the way. We tried to get in here, went against us, and then of course it went down. So who would have thought? Well, oh well, it was a profitable day. We thank God the holiday weekend's over. I mean, I love the holidays. I love family. I love friends. But it was killing me on trading. We're back on par to what we were doing, winning, which I like winning. Who doesn't? Hornets game tonight. Let's go Hornets. All right. Talk to you later. See you tomorrow. Deuces.